How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Today I'm going to talk about making your own luck factory. As I look at my notes for this video, I suddenly realized that, wow, doing all these things actually substantially contributed to my net worth. If you know me personally for a long time, you might start to get a little annoyed because I always seem to get really lucky somehow. I would get things for really low prices, or sometimes I might even get a lot of free stuff. From what I can tell, I feel like I've been taking home a disproportionate amount of winnings. Now, last time I won something, someone actually said on the side comment, it's like, hey, didn't he win last time? The truth of the matter is, given a person with the same exact income, you get one person that's lucky versus one that is not. There will be a significant difference in net worth gains between the two. Now, today I'm going to cover 4 things that would sort of force your luck. So it's going to improve your chances, and that's all it takes. Now, I do realize scientifically, there's probably no such thing as having luck. The way I see it is I generally apply myself, I give myself lots and lots of chances. So because I try so many times, I win more times. So the first thing you need to do is plant many, many seeds, no matter if they're big or small. You don't know which one is gonna sprout, so you just do all of them. And you do need to look at this in terms of a time benefit reward system, because sometimes if you have a very, very tiny chance of winning and you just keep on trying 1 million times, it's not gonna be worth it all that much for you. So the idea here is you cast many nets, and all you have to do is just cast them out there, and then you sit and wait. The second aspect of generating your own luck is to recognize a good deal when you see it. This is sort of like value investing. When there's some product on the market somewhere that you know the value of, and it happens to be sold for a really low price, well, you can snatch this up and wait for the price to equalize. Or if it's just a one item thing, you can just immediately flip it back out, and then you will earn a huge profit. Now, being able to recognize that something is priced below its market value, it's sort of like black magic. It sort of takes a bit of skill. So I personally have not done this with cars, let's say, but I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that make a living doing this. They go out there and they buy cars. There's going to be like hundreds and hundreds of cars I can buy from, but they pick the one that is going to make them a lot of profit because the seller happens to sell things for a really low price. Now, even on the market where you go to the store and buy things, sometimes this is going to happen as well, where they're going to price things extremely low and you can just take it and then resell it. The third item to consider to make your own luck is that you have to assume that you're going to win anyways. You always have these people out there, and I've seen plenty of them that goes, oh, I never win anything. So, they end up never trying. This happens to be a self-feeding thing, because if they think they cannot win, they don't try, which means they're gonna not win even more. However, if you think that you're gonna win, yeah, maybe at first, you're not going to win so much. I guess there's a little bit of hocus pocus here, because once you start winning, it's sort of self-feeding, and then it boosts your confidence, and somehow this confidence sort of feeds into itself. So you think you're gonna win, you apply for something, you enter some drawing, and then you actually end up winning. You're not gonna win all the time, but then when you try more, you're gonna win more. The fourth thing that's gonna create more luck is that whenever you win something, or when there is something to be claimed, some sort of prize to be claimed, be it free or really low price, you need to do it in a timely manner. Usually there's an expiration date to those things. Maybe a week, maybe a month. Oftentimes, I've had things where things expired on me. I lost, $10 gift card or something because I forgot to claim it. So these days, I jump on it, I make sure I try to get it a lot more than before, where you have to give it a priority. You're always going to have other things to do, but you need to give claiming the prize a priority so that you actually get it, and then you can forget about it. So now, over the past 12 months or so, I've actually recorded all the things that I thought were worthy of mention, either big or small. I have about 20 items here that I like to mention. I'm going to go through them really fast. They might be a little bit small, they might be big. So you'll understand what I mean when I go over them. First item is I've been saving these Coke bottle caps for a long time now. I think I've had them for many, many years, but I realized that once you enter these bottle caps into the portal, they actually expire, within 30 days, 90 days or something. So what I wanted to do is I did not want to put them in the portal yet, because I don't want them to expire. So I just held on to the caps themselves. And what do you know? This past week on Slick Deals, they have a deal where if you enter in 5 bottle caps, now I'm not going to go out there and buy 5 bottles of Coke just to get $5 gift card to Target, but I had them already. So all I had to do is go and find them, and then I entered them into their little Coke portal thing, and then now I traded these 5 bottle caps for a $5 electronic gift card to Target. Oftentimes, companies would have freebies for you to try on a trial offer basis. Now, you have to sign up for this thing and then sign up for some subscription, and then you have to remember to cancel them. So if you're good at this stuff, then you can get a lot of freebies. A lot of companies these days, they're so flush with venture capitalist money that they're actually paying money to acquire new users. So what does this mean here? It means they want to pay you to try their products and services, just even if it's the first time. For example, Curbside had this thing. I think they're not existing anymore. Maybe they used to be at the Target, but then I don't see them anymore. I haven't looked up what they're about these days, but they wanted to give you a $10 gift card to buy anything you want. There's no minimum, so I ended up buying a whole bunch of stuff: eggs, A1 sauce, tomato paste, some chips, and I ended up paying $1.65 for all these things. You go and pick it up, and so basically you have $10 worth of free groceries. I signed up for this Ohm Connect thing years ago, where it basically has these things where you try to reduce your electricity usage, and if you go under whatever you're projected to use, then they pay you. So I got $28.10 from there. I'll leave a video to Ohm Connect over here. I did sign up for Swagbucks a long time ago, and to me, it's good for the initial trial. You just try it out in the beginning, and they have a lot of good offers. But once you expend the very good offers, it ends up being, the time you spend on it is not so good. But I did end up getting a $3 Amazon gift card just for, twiddling around the website, just for signing up. So, I consider that trying new things, and then you get a little bit of value from it. I got a $20 gift card from Kohl's using the Discover card deals. This is a recurring thing where you get Kohl's cash. I had 2 Discover cards, so it's $20, and I ended up getting 4 free towels from Kohl's. I also signed up for this thing called the Plenty account. It's some sort of rewards thing where you use it at various stores, and then somehow I got $14 of credit, and I actually have to go to Arco or something, a gas station I don't normally use, in order to use this $14 of free gas. So this is kind of like a sign-up bonus. Now, all these previous things kind of talks about just sign-up bonuses on sign-up for new services and stuff. So now I'm going to talk about more of something outside of this realm. A while ago on either Close5 or Let Go, I was searching for Legos to buy. So then I found this one listing where they had boxes and boxes of Legos. It was a bit unclear on what is exactly included, and there's no weight to it. But I looked at it, and it looked like a lot of Legos. And when I went there, he was offering to sell it to me for $50, and it ended up being 50 pounds of Legos. So if you know about Legos, it's generally worth more than that. It's worth more than $1 per pound. But it was mixed up with everything, mixed up with a bunch of non-Lego things. But what I ended up doing is I searched through all of them. I had a ball of the time searching through everything, sorting through everything. It was quite fun for me. It was like an epic 1-week journey where I divided everything up, and there's actually instruction sheets. So I actually assembled, 30, 40 sets of Legos and a lot of Star Wars things and stuff. So I ended up not really wanting all of it. I just had my fun assembling all of it, and then I just sold them all on eBay. And I think I netted, all together, it must have been more than $1,500 or so. So $50. I converted to $1,500, but I spent about 40 hours, doing the assembly of the Legos. But I don't know. Do you consider this work or not? I think maybe after 20, 30 hours, it is kind of like work, because I didn't want to do that anymore. But definitely the first 20, 30 hours, it was really, really fun. Another aspect is simply believing in yourself. if you don't know about this channel, if you look at the highest viewed video on this channel, it's actually a Japanese gift wrap video that I did a long time ago, actually in this same jacket. Now, what caused me to make this video? I simply thought that, hey, if people can make viral videos, I'm going to try to make viral videos as well. So, I made a whole bunch of them that could have the potential, and lo and behold, one of them did become a viral video, and today that particular video has 9.6 million views on it. This is like about half the views that I have on this channel. I have about 22 million views right now. So this single video has half the views of this whole channel. Another lucky point has to do with resale, and whenever you see something that is a really, really good deal, you buy it. And you make money on the purchase, okay? Not when you sell it. When you make the purchase, you know that you're making money. That is the point at which you make money. So I looked at, this one set, and it cost about $290 for me to buy. I ended up selling it for $680 plus $20 shipping. So about $410 of gain. So this is more than 100% profit here. At my various positions when I've used to work, there's always holiday parties, drawings and stuff. I always enter every single one of them as much as I can. And it seems to me that over the years, at every single job, I always ended up winning something. Like one of my first jobs, I won about $500 gift card to Best Buy or something. And, this is like a small startup, so it's like 10 people. But I ended up winning and, out of 10 people. So those are pretty good odds, and somehow I won. You can just look at this as me being lucky, but I don't know. If you kind of add all this up, is it unfair? I guess when you play the odds in favor of yourself, then you end up winning more and more, just like what I'm talking about. Even recently, there was some sort of casino thing at work where the person that gets the most chips, right? You change these chips into tickets, and these tickets gets entered into a raffle. And wow, look, I somehow out of, I don't know, 200 some people, I won the top prize, which is a $500 American Express gift card. So these things, it just I feel very lucky to win these stuff. There's other contests where if you just try, you get a gift card, and I often would try when they go, oh, if you do a so-and-so, you can get a $10 gift card. If you, carve a pumpkin or something, you get some sort of winnings or something. And I won, I think, 2 pumpkin carving contests or so. I think each one I got like $25 gift card or something like that. It just keeps on coming, I guess. Sometimes if you just go to some seminar, you get freebies, free lunch or something. So, free lunch is pretty nice. Another one of these new companies that gets a whole bunch of funding is must have been Jet. When they first started out, they gave out $20 cash back on American Express if you spend $50 and, other kinds of rewards. They tend to be very, very good right when the company starts. They're very hungry for new customers. They want to buy customers. So Jet in particular had a deal where it's $20 cash back off of $50. So if you look at this in terms of percentage, it's 40% off. This is really good. So if you find something that is $50 exactly, or just a little bit over, then you're getting a huge discount. If you find something that is hardly ever discounted, then you would actually get the full 40% discount. Starbucks often have these things during the holiday seasons where if you load $5 in, they'll actually load $10 in instead for you. I actually don't go to Starbucks all that much, but I do have, a cache of credit here just in case. Sometimes I drop into Starbucks, people want to go have a coffee, and, I just have that credit sitting there. Just in case. Another interesting one is that this microphone that's on my camera right now is the AudioTechnica 8024. At the time that I bought this microphone, a lot of people were buying the Rode Video Mic Pro. That was about $200, $250. I shopped around looking for a similar performance thing from a good brand, which is AudioTechnica is a pretty good brand. So it was actually selling for $121, and it was actually happens to be the lowest it's ever been. $121 was the low point, after I bought it, it kept on rising, and now this current mic, this AT8024, goes on street price for $219, so roughly double. About a year ago, I also bought a 5 terabyte hard drive, and it dipped in price to $120, and I happened to catch it at that time, and I didn't know it was going to go any lower. But in retrospect, when I look at the history, the price history on camel.com for things that's on Amazon, what I saw was, wow, I actually bought it on this very sharp spike dip towards the low end, and I just caught it right there. I happened to do it, so that is like a lucky thing to do. I happened to get it. Just last week, Best Buy had a sale for a 4 terabyte external hard drive for $80 each. Now, if you look at the street price for these things, for any 4 terabyte, it's roughly about $100. So street price now, this is the lowest that you can ever find it, even on deals and stuff. So when it goes to $80, it's like, oh, this is excellent. So then I immediately picked up 2 of them. And is this luck or not? I happened to be awake at 3 in the morning, and I saw this deal and I jump on it. So you do have to be timely whenever you see a really good deal, and you know so. And this requires a little bit of, background knowledge of what things are supposed to be worth. So once you see something that is low price, you gotta pounce on it, basically. Just get it. And basically, I got 2 of them. Oh, okay, so these are the Western Digital 4 terabyte hard disk here. I'm actually using them right now, so these are just boxes. Another great aspect of holding off and not buying something. For the longest time, I needed a scanner, but I have a digital camera. That means whenever I needed to scan something, I can basically take, the piece of paper, I can just take a picture, I can turn it into monochrome. It's basically like a scanner. You don't absolutely need a scanner, although what a scanner does is it makes things flat, and it's generally a bit higher quality. Everything is completely flat, so it's nice to have one. This thing I did not buy myself. I just happened to get lucky because a friend of mine was moving away to Australia, the same friend that gave me this lamp over here. The point here is when I needed the scanner, if I happened to buy it, then I would now have 2 scanners, and that would be really annoying. I would have to get rid of one, or maybe it would just sit around. So the act of holding off and not absolutely buy every single thing that you need, it'll create a situation where things will just pop up, things will just show up, and then you'll end up getting it for free. Maybe someone don't need a certain thing, they have double, and you're like, here you go, you can have it, just like with this scanner. If you just simply add all these lucky tabs up together, just within this year, it must have been like thousands and thousands of dollars worth. So you can now see that how being lucky and just putting yourself in the right places at the right time, and exercising yourself to assume that you're lucky and just reap the rewards, collect your luckiness, can actually have a real positive on your net worth. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you take this video and sort of reflect upon yourself. Think about how lucky you've been over the years. How lucky were you over the last month? How much stuff did you get for free? Don't forget to give me a like on this video. Comment down below. Let me know if you're the lucky type like what I described. If you're interested in supporting this channel, check out my Audible link down in the video description below where you can get a free audiobook. Check out my Patreon over here where I give perks such as help with your credit score or help with your finances. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel over here and click that bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you get a new notification whenever I upload a brand new video. Thanks for watching.